What's up, guys? It's ETG Cosmo and we're back with another video, and today we got a little bit of a different one today, but I did want to preference this. I did actually already happen to make this video, and sadly the audio did not work, so I am re-recording again, but we are going to make this one a fairly short one. We're just going to be going over the Scarlet and Violet era and cards to invest in, sets to invest in, all that sorts of stuff. So if you guys are interested in that sort of stuff, or return rates as far as what your investment is, this video is for you. But we're going to start out here with Greninja EX. It's got it for $232. I'm using the collector app. I do know on TCG Player it is a little bit more expensive at $245. As you guys can see, the past 3 months have been absolutely ridiculous for this card. This is going to be one of those cards, guys, that is really up in the air. I know people keep saying it's going to go down, it's going to go down, it's going to go down, but they said the same thing for Umbreon too. So if that's the case, now I don't like this one as much as I like the Umbreon. If I'm being honest, I think there will be better artworks coming out. But what I will say is, if that is the case and they manipulate it the same way they did with the Umbreon as far as the prices go, we might have a repeat, guys. So I don't know if I would say to buy this, just because that's a little bit of a risky move. So I don't know if I would pay outright for the card itself. However, I would be picking up Twilight Masquerade products, potentially opening some, holding some, and that's probably going to be your best way to invest into this sort of set because of this card. Because if this card goes up to a $500-600 card, guess what? You now have the set that card's in. People are going to want that. So this is probably would be my best advice, would be to buy the products that this card is held in and potentially keep some of it sealed. Maybe not buy the actual card itself. We're going to move on here. This is why this set's such a good set, though. We've got Carmine. She's $100 for this card. Absolutely ridiculous. And 96 on TCG Player. We got another one right here for Perrine, and she's like 81, I want to say. 79 on TCG Player. So you've got these really high price cards. You've got Eevee, right? $71. I think it's around the same on TCG Player. If you guys look at this spike over just the last month, right? This is huge, especially, like, I've got to say, if this price drops down to 50, I might be grabbing one myself. I definitely think 50 is a good marker for this, because I'm telling you guys now, people love Eevee. People love this card with the hype surrounding around the Eeveelutions right now. As far as like Evolving Skies, they've got a Evolving Skies 2.0 coming out for Scarlet and Violet soon. Now it's not actually called that; it's called something else. But my point is, people are loving the Eeveelutions right now, and this card easily will take a drop. And then I could totally see this card eventually raising to $100, $150, potentially $200 card in the future. This is going to be one of those cards people want to collect. So if you can get this at $50, I definitely think that would be a steal. Take advantage of that, because there's going to be a lot of hype revolving around Eevee and the Eeveelutions. So buckle up, get ready. That would be my best advice. So you continue to go down here. I want to say there's, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards over 20 bucks in this set, and there's quite a bit, almost reaching the $100 mark. That's a very good sign for this set doing a very, very good job. So I would definitely be investing in Twilight Masquerade. We're going to move on here, though. Temporal Forces. We're going to go from high to low on the price. And the reason I'm using the collector app, guys, is just because it's very close to TCG and it's a little bit faster to look up. We got Raging Bolt EX 82, Iron Crown EX 61, Walking Wake 47, 40, 40, 37, 28, 26, 25, 20. So this is another one of those sets where you got a lot of cards over $20. If my internet will load here. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this card in particular, the Iron Crown, people love the artwork on this card. This is going to be one of those cards people are going to chase for in the future. I almost guarantee it. It's got a little bit of that moon background. It's got like a little bit of like a Japanese kind of feel, like a Japanese samurai kind of feel. It's got really pretty colors. It's got the moon, like I said. People love the Moonbryon, so they're gonna want this card. The artwork is just absolutely gorgeous on this card. So if you guys can get this for $60-$50, because it's dropped from where it originally was at $83 at one point, just within a month it's gone down $10. So, and when it first came out, let's see what it was when it first came out here. It got all the way up to a little over $100, right? So I definitely think it could reach that again. You're basically most likely going to double, if not triple, your investment, with the potential of upside of 10 timesing or 20 timesing your investment, right? So this is one of those cards you guys definitely want in your collection for Scarlet and Violet, especially out of this entire set. The rest of them are kind of cool, but if I'm going to be honest, if you get that card, the Iron Crown EX, I would probably just hold on to that card specifically, and the rest I'd probably keep sealed. Moving on though, Paldean Fates is a huge one. I actually just did Shiny Treasures EX, the Japanese version of Paldean Fates, on my channel. The last couple episodes, if you guys saw that. But this is one of those sets again where people are going to love that Charizard. It's got a Charizard tax. It's got a Mew tax. It's got a really pretty Gardevoir card, and it's got the shiny Pikachu. Now I'm going to be honest, other than that, there's not really a whole lot this set is going to offer right off the bat. Maybe the Snorlax. I know a lot of people like shiny Snorlax. That one might be one to rise, so that might be a budget card for you guys. But the main four cards are right here, guys. The Charizard EX, the Mew EX, the Gardevoir EX, the Pikachu baby shiny. If you're going for budget on this, I would definitely say pick up the Pikachu. This is going to be a $70, $80 card at some point. I'm sure it's already been there when this first came out, I would have to say. Yeah, right at $80 when it first came out. And I have a feeling it's going to return there at some point. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it definitely will get there. People love their Pikachu, especially when it's a shiny one. That doesn't come around often. The Mew. This is just an absolutely nostalgic card, right? Like, it just looks really old. The artwork's really cool looking, cartoony. We don't get a whole lot of shiny Mew coming around very often, although we have had a few the last couple of sets and whatnot. But this is just one that people really love, and it really catches their eye, and for that reason, it's gonna boom in price eventually. So 80, 85, I would probably say if you could get this for $75, you're probably getting a good deal on that, because I have a feeling that'll be going up. Charizard, definitely a better version of the Obsidian Flames Charizard, kind of same effect, but shiny, and it's got a little bit more of like obsidian crystal look to it, rather than what's the other card, rather than the crystallized looking one from Obsidian Flames. Now, I will say, both of these are good investments. I don't know necessarily about this one quite yet. I might just hold on to product for this. I do think this will potentially drop a little bit more, whereas the Obsidian Flames one, and speaking of Obsidian Flames, let's just go straight into that one real fast. Obsidian Flames, guys, as you can see, it's a $40 card, right? $41 for Charizard. I'll be honest, you guys aren't going to beat that. I remember selling this card at $100. It's now $40. That is a ginormous steal, and by far I would be wanting to pick this up if I were you guys. I know people love their Charizard, and it is a pretty card. It will go up. It will, without a doubt. It'll go up, especially once Obsidian Flames goes out of print. Another one that's a budget card, actually, is this Pidgeot. People love this Pidgeot card, especially for $10. You want a $10 pickup, Pidgeot's your freaking go-to. I'm just being honest. I mean, there's not a whole lot else to really say about it. It's just people love this artwork, and it definitely will be going up in the future, for sure. We're going to get out of this. We're going to go to Paradox Rift. right? So Paradox Rift is a really interesting one. I do think there's not a whole lot Paradox Rift offers other than Groudon and Roaring Moon. So if I'm going to be honest, that's would probably be the two cards that I grab out of this set. I will say the Altaria EX has a really pretty artwork, but investment purposes, Groudon and just Groudon and the Roaring Moon are probably the best. But Altaria, if you guys are into artworks, if this is one that you guys really like, this one, the Zapdos one from 151, and even the Aerodactyl alternate art from Sword and Shield, I think would be really cool cards to pair together next to each other. So if you're just looking for a collection card, that one's really nice. If you're looking for an investment, I honestly wouldn't touch that one. I would just be getting these top two, if that. Right, Paradox Rift, people really like Paradox Rift, but I'm gonna be honest, there's not a whole lot of cards that you can get out of here for top dollar. Now, some that I think have potential, people love this one right here of the Garchomp EX. People love the Garchomp EX. That's one for 20 bucks. These are more budget options, and I definitely think this one right here, the Yveltal, just the art rare of that is absolutely stunning. I mean, that is just an absolutely beautiful card. It's $15. Pretty sure it's been spiking up. Yeah, you guys can see it. It was originally $4. It's up to $16 now. This is going to be a $50, $60 card. I'm sure of it at some point, if I'm being honest. So, I mean, let's see here. Just the CGC. So not even a lot of people have this graded, but in CGC you can get a CGC 10 for $39. So like I was saying, guys, this is definitely one you want to pick up, if not a couple. I'd probably be doing the same at some point. It's just such a pretty card. I think the other one that we can really look at here is the Scarlet 151, Scarlet and Violet. Obviously, this is the special set. It's got nostalgia. Everybody loves it. I'm not going to sit and talk about this a long time, but this is definitely one everybody wants to invest in. I'm just being honest. It's got the Pikachu, it's got the Charizard, it's got the alternate artworks that are all over like 20 bucks a piece. I mean, the two gyms I would actually say is the Alakazam and the Zapdos EX. For the prices that you can get them at, those are huge, right? So I'm just not going to touch on this a whole lot just because this is a no-brainer. But yeah, definitely get yourself some sealed product of Scarlet and Violet 151 for sure. And then other than that, Paldea Evolved is another one people really like. And I would say the Magikarp's a little bit too expensive. And the main card that I would really invest in is the Tyranitar. This one's going to be a $70, $80 card in the future. And the Chi-Yu. So, without further ado, have a good one, guys. Peace.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!